Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of April 2022. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Taurus, what's going on for April? Well, I hope spring is coming. It's kinda here, kinda. It's raining for like 2 days and it's gonna rain the whole week. But anyways, let's see, Taurus. Oh man, I kind of like this. Let's see, the overall energy for the reading, the Four of Pentacles. You're being stubborn about something. Taurus, stubborn? Never. I don't know what. You're refusing to let go of something. I don't know what. We'll see when we clarify. Starting off the reading, you get the Ace of Swords crossed by the Ten of Swords. This energy in particular I like because you're showing me your energy going into the direction of a loss, which can mean several things. The one thing that I do get from it, for now, until we clarify, is that sense of, you know what, there's a loss that happened for me, I have to deal with it. Now, I don't know when this loss happened, maybe it happened years ago, maybe it happened yesterday, I have no idea. But you're taking action towards it, you're dealing with it. So that I like. In your focus here, the Judgment card, there's some changes you're going through, there's some decisions you need to make, there's some transformation at stake through all of whatever is going on right now for you. In the recent past, the Page of Wands, a playful kind of an energy that feels that it's good. It's good to have around you or something like that. It's one of those, this is nice. So I don't know what this energy is. Could be a friend, could be, I don't know. I have no idea. In the Strength, Ace of Pentacles, you have the ability to pick yourself up and, you know, from the dirt and go. Where you're not just gonna lay in there and I'm hurt, I'm this, I'm that. You may do it for a while, but whatever you do in there, you still have the ability to be like, okay, Taurus, let's get up and go, kind of thing. So I like that, where it's not about how long you've been in that dirt, it's about when you pick yourself up, you just go, you know. In the immediate future, the Queen of Pentacles, self-care, self-love is coming into play. Supporting this reading, the Ten of Wands. There's a little bit of difficulty that's being felt at times. This one is my favorite in this reading. In the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, you're stepping in your power big time. And I feel like you're not seeing it. I do. In your hopes and fears, the Nine of Cups, emotional stability. And for the potential outcome, the Hangman. Taking a step back, trying to look at things from different perspectives. So let's clarify. Let's see what Taurus is refusing to let go of. Let us see. A bunch of shit, apparently. Let me see how many cards you got here. 3, wow. The King of Swords, the Devil, the Fool. Yeah, you're refusing to let go of this distorted way of approaching things in general. There's a sense of I know best, which I know best in this case means going against what you feel. You're coming from a place of mind. You're placing the mind above everything, above your emotions, about how you feel, about how it's making you feel in the moment. It's like you decided to function from the mind, and that's the energy that you refuse to let go of because you know best. And then Taurus, but you're hurting inside. Who cares about the inside? I know best. Best, translate that best for me. I don't know if you would be able to. I mean, you would find something because you're in the King of Swords there, so you would find an explanation for that. But it's like going against how you feel, basically. And that's the energy you're showing me you're refusing to let go of, which is showing up with the Devil here. Not the best, not the most healthy energy to go against yourself. Let's do the Ace of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles, the Tower, the Seven of Swords. So when dealing with this energy of loss, whatever this energy is, to you, you're making progress, and then all hell breaks loose. And then when that happens, you're like, ooh, what the hell did I do? Let me run away from it. So you're not necessarily, you're kind of an in and out kind of an energy in the way you deal with this loss, which again, we're going to get to this loss. Hopefully it's going to show up as what it is exactly. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just the energy of loss, which could be attached to a situation that recently happened, something that happened a long time ago, something that may have happened in your childhood even. But I see you in the way you're working with it. You're like, charge, let's go. You know, and then you reach a point where it seems very disturbing, I'm gonna bet it's very uncomfortable. And that's the place where you're actually kind of face to face with that fear, and you have to just sit there with it and heal it. But when that happens and it becomes like, ooh, what's happening? Poof, there you go in the opposite direction, you know? So I don't see you running away from it completely, but I see you going back and forth with it. You know, the minute it starts getting uncomfortable, there you go. But remember, you made a conscious choice to act from your mind. You can't deal with this fear from the mind. The mind will make you run away. It'll tell you, Taurus, what the hell? Does this make you feel good? No. Well, then run. It's not going to feel good. It's going to feel uncomfortable as fuck. You know, dealing with things that need to be healed. It's not going to feel good at all. Let's do the Ten of Swords. Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So there is a loss here. But you never let this go. So it's shown up as this situation has ended. It had an ending point to it. It had a, I'm done, you're done, bye, see you later, or not at all. And then you're showing me, this is not done for me. I am not letting this go. Okay, so it's still somehow at least energetically active for you, because this is another energy of hanging on tightly to something, even though it shows up as being done. Oh. So when you're dealing with the loss, that's another reason for you to run away from it. Because it's like when you get in front of it, face to face with it, it's like, well, how do I deal with it? Because, you know, meanwhile, I'm not letting go of this, so how the hell do I deal with it? Okay, so you have several contributing factors in dealing with this fear. All right, let's do the Judgment card in your focus. Whew. The High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords. You're being guided somewhere. You're being guided to take some action in a particular direction. Now, I don't know where that is. It should show up for you clear in the way that it's shown up here, if you allow yourself to align with whatever you feel inside, because your intuition is there, your higher self is there, everything is there to guide you in a particular direction. No idea where. It feels good because it feels like you're aligning with how you feel and you're allowing for that guidance to come through and you're following it. So I'm going to say it feels good. No idea what it is again, because, you know, I don't know. But you should be able to identify where you're being guided to. Let's do that Page of Wands in the recent past. What is this? Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Page of Swords. This is a very... yeah, good energy to have around. It feels like it's a combo of energies, though. I don't see it as a good one person. I see it as multiple energies. Kind of like what you surround yourself with or who you surround yourself with. There's a little bit of disappointment here and there. There's that, there's a little bit of this, there's a little bit of that, there's a little bit of, okay, you know, everything's fine here in my environment, but overall, yeah, it's okay, but something's lacking, you know? There's that kind of a sense. I don't know what the hell this is. Let's do the Ace of Pentacles in your strength. Two of Cups, 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Okay. Oh, okay. So the door to love is opening up. That's what makes things difficult, because there's definitely a sense of a brand new energy or a brand new beginning for love here for you. And it feels good overall, but it feels heavy. It feels like, but it's hard. And we'll get to this 10 of Wands and the supportive energies. This energy is opening up. Now, I don't know what you're going to do with it, if you're going to do anything with it, but it's definitely opening up. A brand new beginning in love here for you. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles in the immediate future. Man, I love this. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Again, the 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Something feels right here. And it brings in stability, and it brings in, it kind of shifts all of the focus onto you. You shift all of the focus onto you. And, you know, putting yourself first and giving yourself a whole lot of good juju. And it brings out stability, it brings out peace. Remember that energy from your recent past in there? It's like a little bit of this, a little bit of, let's take it all. Let's take fragments of every energy possible, and we'll keep them around. They'll make me happy. I don't see that happiness there. Now in this one, I see you putting yourself first, which means, or it tells me at least, that you're gonna look around, you know, you're gonna scout basically, and you're gonna be like, you know what, that doesn't feel good. What the hell is it doing here? By that, by that, oh, that feels good, that stays, you know? So it's a different kind of an approach, basically, when you're coming from a place of view. And it brings in a sense of more stability. Let's do the 10 of Wands. I kind of like this energy, this reading for you, Taurus. Page of Cups, the Judgment card, the Strength card. Yeah, it's hard. Again, the hardship is attached to this energy that's being brought forward, which it comes in as an available energy for love to show up in your life. The hard part is for you to open up, is for you to show up from your heart in it. That's what makes it hard. The energy is definitely available. It's kind of calling you out, and you're like, yeah, no, it's cool. I love it. But it's kind of hard, you know, it kind of feels icky. And the icky part is, again, and I see you working on that aspect. I see you trying your best to, it's very hard, especially when you started off the reading in that way of, I choose to be logical over what I feel, you know? It's very hard, not impossible. It feels like you've held on to this energy for so long, and it is damaging showing up with the devil there. If the devil wasn't there, I would be like, okay, Taurus, you know, you're in this phase, you have to think logical about things. It's fine, it happens. But when the devil is there, it's like, it's a pattern. It's a way of living. You made a way of living out of that. where you put your mind first on top of anything, including what you yourself feel, you know. Let's do the Emperor in the hidden energies. Four of Wands, Eight of Swords, Three of Cups. So there's a sense of commitment you're feeling. I don't know if this commitment is necessarily in your life. I see it more as energetically you feel bonded to something or someone. But there's also a whole lot of things going through your head about this situation. Like, how do I bring it back together then? Because there is a sense of reconciliation here, possible. Or just putting it together in a way that works. So even though you feel that at a soul level and your heart is feeling that, your head is telling you, let's make 1,000 stories around this and let's complicate it, you know. So again, it's a matter of who's going to win, the head or the heart, because you are definitely stepping in your power here. You're starting to align with yourself more and more, and it's going to be hell of a difficult task for you to keep on. I'm going to be logical. This whole energy is going to want to come out. It's going to call you out. It's going to say, Taurus, cut the crap. You know, just align with how you feel. It almost feels like it's going to force you because it's growing and growing and growing, and it's like it has nowhere to go. You have to align with it so that you allow it to step outside of yourself, basically. For the Nine of Cups in your hopes and fears, you get the Six of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Temperance card. You keep on delaying this process. You keep on delaying. It's like you're being put on the spot for something, and you're like, I'll do it. I'll do it later. I'll take care of it later. Keep on trying to delay this process. And the process being you aligning with how you feel. You still have things to learn by the looks of it, with the Temperance card, the Judgment card popping up all over the place, the Hangman. Let me clarify the Hangman in the potential outcome. You get the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands. You're Taurus. It's okay. It's understandable. What you're showing me is, you know what? Instead of just kind of going on this path and growing on this path of starting to align with myself, it's easier at times to fall back into old patterns. You keep on. Again, the best example would be that past energy and the immediate future energy, with looking around and kind of keeping there all sorts of things or people that are not necessarily good for you. Keep on doing the same thing by the looks of it. You know, after thorough thinking, you go back to old patterns, which is okay. It can happen. We all relapse. It's easier that way. It's more comfy. It's something that we know how to do. We've done it all our lives. How the hell are you going to do something new? Scary, uncomfortable, but you're going to get there. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. And you're showing me, that's the funny part. You're showing me you're emotionally disconnected from that situation. You don't want it, but you still kind of step into it, you know? Which again, that to me is translated as you're falling into old patterns. Which again, it's okay. Because I see you delaying this whole process, so that's how you do it, basically. This whole process of aligning with how you truly feel. From the universe, you get the Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands. So there's this energy of a brand new beginning in love, right? There's your resistance to it. There's not your resistance, there's the heaviness of it. The heaviness comes from you overthinking things. Then you start to resent the whole situation, probably even the person that's being brought in this, because you can't stand the things that are going on in here. So because you can't stand with what's going on in your head, you start hating everything around the situation or everyone involved in the situation, including you at times, you know. But It's like, instead of seeing it, wait a minute, I'm creating 1,000 stories here. It has nothing to do with the situation. You know, that's part of aligning with taking responsibility and owning who you are, what you feel, what you're creating. Because we're both, all of us are doing both. Where did both come from? All of us are doing it at some point, you know, and sometimes it's crappy and it sucks to own crappy shit. But, you know, we're humans. It's part of the human experience. So let's close it off with a oracle card from the Psychic Tarot from the Heart Oracle. Let's see what you get. So this one's gonna have a little bit of a long read, but you got love. Looky, you got love. Let's see. Keywords: relate, choose, harmonize, romance, creativity, reconciliation. Take some time to examine your relationship with others as well as yourself. Are you coming from a place of love? It's important to empathize, remain non-judgmental, and love people for who they are. The same applies to your relationship with yourself. Owning. There's an opportunity now to bring your being into a harmonious whole. Forgive your faults and rejoice in your perfect uniqueness. It may also be time to examine the choices you make regarding matters of the heart. Are you choosing to have people in your life who support and empower you? Surround yourself only with those who encourage and sustain you and who push or guide you to be all that you truly can be. This will help you value yourself and raise your vibration to that of unconditional love. There may also be an opportunity for a new romance. I'm not going to say anything. The reading said it all. For improving an existing romance or for healing a disharmonious relationship, seize this energy and take action. If you're looking for a new romance, make yourself available and be open. See it and feel it in your life right now. This will raise your vibration and attract that new love to you. If you're looking to improve an existing romance, then maybe it's time to be creative, a weekend getaway, a romantic dinner, or simply telling the person how much you love and appreciate them. To heal a disharmonious relationship, open a dialogue. Let the person know that you value the relationship and want to improve it. Affirmation: I honor myself as well as others by acting from a place of love. And this in tarot is the Lover's card. But that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.